Hello guys and welcome back. This is going to be a very chill, laid back video on Ford stock. So we have a lot going on in the markets, and in this video I just want to go off on a play on Ford and just straight up just shares. Debt ceiling that, inflation that, CPI that, interest rate that. I just want to do straight up shares on Ford because, as you guys know, with the market and what's going on, if I'm holding a call option or put option, it's just not worth it. And that is why I haven't really been posting the past couple of weeks, as well as any plays on Twitter, because it's really not the same. So I want to have a nice chill play on Ford, just holding shares on Ford, and that is it. But in this video, I then also want to first actually talk about the overall market and the S&P 500, because we're pretty much just trading sideways. The market, I'm just not feeling it right now to call out any plays or to buy into any plays. Now make sure to subscribe, make sure to follow me on Twitter, and check out Moo, link in the description. Also make sure to check out the free newsletter that I do on SundayStockTalk.com. So let's get started with the S&P 500. We are pretty much just trading sideways. I mean, since May, for months we have just been trading sideways. We're not going up, we're not going down, we're just trading sideways. And we have these two levels. I'm not, making these numbers up, or I'm not pulling these numbers up from where. These are just straight up psychological numbers on the chart on TradingView.com. So we could see that 380 is a nice level of support where price kind of keeps bouncing off of this level. So this is where it is the buy zone, and right now around 420 is our level of resistance. So we can see that whenever we hit this level, we kind of go down. The probability of hitting this level and going down is higher, and we could say, we are in that sell level right now, so that sell zone going on the S&P 500. And especially if we take a look at the weekly time frame, we could see that it is getting overextended. But if we can close above $418, that is bullish for the market. If we can close above this level of zone. But pretty much, we just have to see on how the market reacts. We can see that we are making higher lows. So we are in this kind of trend going on here. But it's just going to be very interesting to see what happens. But one thing to really keep in mind is if we start rejecting and we start going down, because then that is a problem. Then we are rejecting the zone, and then we have more room to the downside. So that is what I am worried for the S&P 500 if you are holding any calls. But pretty much just go to TradingView, use my link in the description, and chart these zones out to levels that we are watching on for the S&P 500. Now let's get back to Ford. So Ford is very, very interesting, especially if we take a look at the weekly time frame. We have an amazing symmetrical triangle setup. We have a support, we have a resistance. It is getting tight. We either break to the downside, we go to the downside, or we can break to the upside. Now, my favorite part about this play is that it is a cheap stock, $12. I don't want to do call options. I don't want to do put options right now, okay? I just want to have a chill play. I don't want to be worried about the market, debt ceiling that, I don't know, inflation that, whatever's going on. I just want to play shares, and I want to have a tight stop loss because honestly, the risk to reward is not worth it with options right now. So we can see with Ford, it is getting extremely, extremely tight. And we could see that this setup is on the weekly time frame. And if we go on the daily time frame, we could see that our stop loss is around below $11. So our stop loss is going to be $1 below this level. So I'm going to go here and I'm going to chart this level out. So this is going to be the stop loss if we start breaking below $11 and on the weekly time frame. So if we close below this level, below this trend, that is going to be my stop loss. Now for Ford, I love the risk to reward because I could just buy in shares, and if it just goes up, then I can start scaling out. Now I can take a look at, we do have some nice price targets that I am looking at. So $13 is a nice price target. We also have one at $14, and then obviously we had this level of resistance for Ford, which is $16. So these are going to be our price targets where we can start scaling out. But that is what I am looking at in for Ford. So I love the risk to reward. Our risk is $11, and then our target is $13, $14. And honestly, I would probably go all out, sell all of my position at $14. I have a very small position, nothing crazy, but anything like a 10% gain, that would be very nice. And I'm already up quite a bit on Ford, because if you go to my Twitter, I already made a tweet on Ford that I am buying Ford. So I'm already up a little bit on Ford stock, as I posted on my Twitter. But that is pretty much it. A very, very chill, laid back play. I'm just playing Ford shares. That is it. Nothing else. I don't want to, I'm just kind of just watching the markets right now. But other than that, I kind of want to let the dust settle and see what I could do. Now, I did make some other videos, and we had some other plays that I posted on the last weekly watch list, but pretty much that is it. Hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I'm just going to be writing out Ford shares and wait for the market to see what happens. But pretty much that is it. See you guys later. Bye bye. Thank you for watching.